Welcome along to the North American Showdown. We've done your GP strategy guide for qualifying, and now it's our turn on the free-to-play account to come at you with the qualifying round. And as you saw by the title, this week is the return of extra race points, so we can get more than those 47 points that we usually get. But is it worth the risk? Are we going to put in a good result? Well, there's only one to wait to find out. Let's get set for the qualifying, and you can see up here our last results in our main and our free to play. So last time out we took a junior P3 medal and we took a P1 champion medal, which was absolutely great to see. So you can see there we're coming off a bit of a good round, and we're here with the free to play account trying to get through to junior final round again to get it some good boost, because this week we have got the Eagle boost, which is a very good boost indeed. As you can see here, if we go in tyre management, speed and pit time, it is the best tyre management and speed boost. Now we are currently in contender 2. That means we can apply all the way up to contender now, but we're not going to. I'm going to protect my groups. I'm going to make sure I get some weaker groups, keep collecting the boosts, and we will come back later on. Some good boost values available this week. So junior, this is where we go to. Let's get entered into the junior GP. And yeah, I just don't want to go challenger yet. I don't want to run the risk. I don't want to make groupings worse. I want to concentrate on here in junior and get some good points and get some boosts every single week. So let's get set up and ready. Sponsor task is simple. I have got to use either that part or that part in order to get an extra free race points. That's absolutely key. So stroll or the part of, I think it's beat, that we're going to have to look at. So let's get set for our first race first of all, and comment down below. Let's comment, let's get you engaged. How many points have you scored in your round? And are you happy with it or not? Let me know. Did you do the sponsor task? That'll be an interesting one as well. So first race up, we have the tyre management and cornering circuit of Austin then. So first of all, we have got cornering circuit. We need our cornering setup. So you can see here is our cornering. And that is the best we've pretty much got at this stage. Bit of qualifying, we want to keep that. So that is going to be what we're running. Now we need tyre management drivers. So Behrman is going to come in because, of course, he's a very good driver at this level. Most likely going to be taking Ocon. I think Ocon's the other one with the decent tyre management. 39 he has. Let's just check Albon. Yeah, I'm not going to take him. Sonoda, Hulkenberg. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that is what we're going to go for. Let's go with these two drivers, Ocon and Behrman. Now, we have got big levels. We have got nearly 40 tyre management, so we can probably run the mediums nearly. 73 cornering is going to help us, but is it going to be good enough for a decent event? Now, that's going to be key. Austin features a lot at the weekend, so really, we need to get through and hope for the best. See if we can get some good points as well, because if we can get to the final round, we are going to be good. So let me just call my races out for my fellow team, and let's get on the road with race number 1. 613 team score, tyre management drivers. That is what we are going for. Don't really need to use boosts. That's the key thing here. We should be able to get through. I'm not expecting to score maximum points. We do have the +3 available. Might use some self-control. We've got a lot of that. But the key is to get qualified. Self-control will probably be alright around here. Real player. 633 team score to start us off with. And we head off to Austin. Come on. Let's see if we can get the job done here. And let's find out. Bit of a pause. Let's see where we qualify. Tyre management, Lando Norris is going to be insane, isn't he? He's going to be so quick. And qualify. Wow, look at that. P9, P12. We are at the back of the grid. That is insane. We're going to go mediums. I'm going to use a little bit of self-control because we've got 71 of it. I might as well use it against a real player as well. And let's see if we can bring some points home. Rival using boosts as well, as eventually they take their time. selecting which ones they're going to go to. Let's go. Let's see what we've got. Rival used for Lumberjack. And Hajar doesn't have great tyre management. That's not a great choice, I must say. As we get racing then here at Austin, and I tell you what, Bearman has got a cracking start. Look at that, up to 13th, ahead of the rival Hajar already. And this could be the start of a great race for Ollie Bearman, who is now up to 11th place. Like I said, that Hajar is terrible on tyres. Even though with the Lumberjack boost you are going to get the benefit, he is not great at all. As we go down the big straight for the first time, Bearman moves himself into P10. Now, good job we've got decent level drivers. We can afford to run mediums now instead of hards. Usually it would be a free hard like the rival's gone for. And we're making our way through. We are past. Look at that, double overtake. It is P6 for Bearman, P14 for Ocon. Great start. I'm happy with this start. I generally am. Bearman is flying. Don't feel like the rival's too fast either. Can we get ahead? Bearman into P5. Yes, we can. Not got loads of power unit, but Ocon takes matters into his own hand. Up to P12. I'm going to keep on pushing. Can we get past Alonso here? Come on. We can't at the moment. In comes Verstappen, blocking us. But we've got good tyres. So Bearman can come in. And Ocon works his way up to P10 now. This is looking very tidy. P8. With some pit stops. Nobody pitted ahead of us. But we can catch the rival. It's not far away at all. Let's keep on pushing. He's P2 at the minute, is the rival. Here comes Ocon. Yes, into P9. And we're going to close the gap up with Bearman here. More places would be nice. There is Bearman. Closing all the time against the premium boost rival. Ocon's going to come in this lap as well. So this is going to be our first and only stop. And quite a lot of cars coming in as well. Bearman gets ahead of Gasly, but he pits. Rival P3. This is working out alright. We're going to score some good points. Rival's gone for an extra lap, it seems. Ocon went for an extra delay in the pit stop. Can Bearman get through? On George Russell. Not at the moment. And a switcheroo from Ocon. There you go, into P11. Good job, Ocon. Come on. Come on, Ocon. Let's get the job done. Bearman's flying as well. Closing as much as we can on the rival. On that good Lumberjack boost. Rival now pits, ran out of tyres. And now it's time to get Ocon through, who's going to move himself back up to P9. Oh, what a move. P8 for Ocon. Ocon's having a great race here. But what can we do? Can we get any higher? I've got a feeling we can. Surely we can. Switcheroo. Come on, Ocon. Go on. Leave him on medium. See if we can initiate an overtake. Yes, we can. Up to P7. Great job. Just not catching the rival at the moment, who is P2. I'm still happy with Ocon's run. And he could potentially get P6 if we can close down Verstappen. And this is going to be a very, very good strategy. I'm happy with this. Not expecting to go perfect as Ocon tries a move on Max Verstappen without Christian Horner now. Will he get it improved, Max Verstappen? But Ocon is said, see you later. We're into P6. It's P3 and P6 then for this Austin. Nearly said Austria. It's going to be 41 points, which will equate to an extra 3. It's going to make a 44-point start as long as we finish P3 and P6. Which is a good job. Rival with the premium boosts. With the wrong driver and the wrong strategy. You need tyre management drivers around this circuit. And without them, you're not going to be performing very strongly. It's a good job for us. It's good points. It is 41 plus 3. 44 points. Let's show you that plus 3 helping as well. We'll show you the rival matchup. And we had level 7, level 4. Look at the tyre management on Hadjar. Just not strong at all. And the car was lacking the cornering. That's why they struggled. But that premium boost probably got them more points than they would have normally. But overall, it's a job well done. 44 points from race 1. Race number 2. Look at that for a team score. 682. We are nearly at the max of our range. This is some tough matchups to begin with in this Junior GP event, the North American Showdown. And we have our second circuit to go to. We are at Vegas for this one stop. It is a free hard strategy down in Junior. We've took Lance Stroll today for the extra +3 race points. And we're going to hope that he can do okay here. So I'm going to hold off on the boosts. So I'm going to try and qualify this one without the boosts. And let's see how we get on. Can we? 47 points this race. Let's find out. We're racing. We know Stroll gets a bad start. His race start is terrible. The question is, can he hold on to positions? But he will come back later on in this race. That is the only benefit with Stroll. He will be quick. But for the whole first lap, we might be regretting our decisions as Behrman gets into 5th. So Behrman's had a blast and Stroll has pretty much lost 6 places off the start. So that's a horrible one to take. But maybe we don't take Stroll tomorrow or in the weekend. Maybe that's going to be a bad one and we're going to learn pretty quickly not to take Lance Stroll and take the part instead. That might be key as we go down the straight. All we've got to do is qualify. That is simple what we need to do. Behrman P5. We're going to push Stroll a little bit out of the corner. And see if we can gain any positions. Because now this race start lap 1 is over. I mean, look at the rival coming past Stroll. That is ridiculous. That is horrible speed by Stroll. Now we should be better because lap 1 race start is over. Can we get any moves? No, we can't. Stroll's terrible. Oh my god, this is an absolute shambles by Lance Stroll. He is having a horrible race here. We went for the extra race points. Next time, I think we skip out the part, skip out the driver and go for the part. Because he is nowhere. Getting closed on all the time. Can we get Pierre Gasly? We can. Now we catch up with a rival. Behrman's into the lead. And luckily, a one-stop's going to be a lot more beneficial round here. Can we get past? I mean, we're up to P10. But again, it's only just. He is going to start coming through a little bit, I feel, here. Behrman is holding up Russell out front. But what a terrible start to Vegas. It is. Tough going. Now, Behrman's going to come into the pits this lap. We've got Piastri closing us down. But I went with the extra 10 qualifying over picking Stroll. And we should have took the part. We need to get some power unit. But look how slow we are versus the rival here. Embarrassing. As Behrman comes into the pits. Yeah. We've learnt our lesson. This is what we do qualifying for. Stroll pits then from P12 at the minute. Behrman's out in P4. So very, very good stint for Behrman. Hadjar is good round here, but his tyre management really struggles to get that free hard. That's the problem. I would have to use a boost, so maybe a boost is necessary here. Can we get past Alonso? Can Stroll do anything? I mean, he can't even get up to the back of him. Come on. Hey, up to 14th. Stroll, you've just witnessed, has made an overtake. Here in Vegas. A miracle does happen. But I feel like as soon as we conserve power unit, we get chased down pretty quick. How many points can we rescue from this race? As again, we conserve as much as we can. There is a couple of cars into the pits. We're going to make 3 or 4 positions. And we're up to P11. So it's not too bad. We're closing on the Williams all the time ahead, though. Can we make a lunge on Carlos Sainz? We can. And now, in the second half of this race, Lance Stroll has found the manual for overtaking. And he's doing a bit of it. Come on. Look how far back he is, by the way. Wow. Can we get any higher? Behrman is going to take the lead of this race. That one stop, absolutely crucial. And we've got 1 lap to go for Stroll. He's almost half a lap behind. Everybody's in the pits, but the problem is we can't get there because he's so far behind. Look, everyone's just coming out the pits. If we were any closer, we could have got some more positions, but we're not going to. Stroll only rounding 10th. Oh, what a terrible choice. Such a shame. It's a rookie error. Let's close up, though. See if we can gain anything. Because there they are ahead. They've done the 2s. They look at it. They all went for 2 stops. We should have been miles clear. Should have been miles clear at this point. But yeah, Lance Stroll's got about 19 race starts. So we should have fought a little bit better. But, you know, it's always worth a try. I was hoping for a bit better start than he got. As Behrman wins easy. We all knew that was going to probably be the case. Stroll's going to come home in P10. It's only going to be, well, it's going to be 39 points thanks to Behrman. It's going to be 42 in total because we do get that plus 3 points. But, wow, Stroll needs to go in the bin for race 2. You can see there, a lot of 2 stops. We should have been all over them points. But in the end, look, level 7, level 5, Fisichella. And less speed. But we were just so bad. Look at Stroll's race start. 18. That is where it let us down. And the higher matchups, real players, well, they continue. We are off to Austin for the race number 3. Back to Austin. And we have the tyre management, cornering, and the wet conditions to go ahead and try and beat. But can we do it? We've learnt. We've got rid of Stroll. He is no longer with us. But we've still got to overcome. Look at that. 9th, 11th, 17, 21. We will use a little bit of self-control again for this one, just to try and gain some pack against a real player. Is it going to be good enough? Well, there's only one way to find out. Come on, let's get this show on the road. We're against a player called Carlos. Good luck to them. They are higher team score, starting in P9 and P10. And they do go for self-control boost. And they're using Stroll. So let's see if the rival Stroll gets a absolutely bad start, because that's what we did every time on that race. Let's see. He doesn't get the great start. Look, we're already ahead of Lance Stroll. And yeah, look at that. Stroll going absolutely backwards. He is not the driver to use this week for them sponsor task points. He is consistently shocking, although he's doing a bit better than he did for us, because the rival coming back through in 11th place. So he hasn't dropped back as far as we did. As we go down the back straight for the first time, Behrman's going to size up some moves, and it's into P8. Where can Ocon get to? He's in 12th at the moment as we block off Leclerc, and we get past Hamilton. It is P7 and 11. Can it get better, though? Can Behrman get past Kimi Antonelli? As we now start lap 2, Stroll struggling a little bit more again for the rival. Let's just push off a little bit and... oh, wow, Behrman keeping behind, thank you. And we're in a good position. Setup's a key. Might have some setup advantage, who knows. And now we go past Antonelli. And a good move into P6. Exactly what we needed. Now P6 for Behrman. Ocon's looking at a move. Can we squeak him ahead? We can, up to P8. And we are bang on to do free wet, free wet. That's good. Rival is just far enough ahead of us at the minute, not to worry. As we go through turn 1 up the hill. It's now P5 and P8. Got to keep going. We're still a decent enough gap behind the rival. Everybody is going to come in on Junior on this lap to pit. As we exit the hairpin type corner. Or the strong left-hander, I should say. Bearman into the end of the straight. Makes a lunge. Piastri gives him the racing room. And takes it back. And then we take it back off him. It's exciting times. Leclerc is pretty slow in 6th in the Ferrari. But I would use my soundboard, but it's not working. Why? Could use my water soundboard.
Is there a leakage?
A leakage of what?
I have the seat full of water. Like full of water.
Must be the water.
Let's add that to the weather office now.
Yep, they are our wet condition racing radio there. Charles Leclerc struggling in the Ferrari. He's in 12th place at the moment, full of extra water it seems. And he is struggling massively. Ocon, look at that. Leclerc going backwards, loses a place to Yuki Tsunoda. That's when you know it's bad on the racing front. Here comes Ocon. Can Ocon get Verstappen? No, he can't at the moment. Low overtaking for Ocon, seemingly hurting him. We're going to keep on pushing. We want the move. Leclerc overtakes Piastri, who slammed on the brakes pretty hard at the weekend. But we are ahead. Ocon later on the brakes takes the position. P4 and P6 now. There is the rival. Can we catch him? Can we catch Leclerc? Who is in that scarlet red Ferrari. In P5, it's Hamilton actually, sorry. Yes, of course, because Leclerc is behind in P12. Of course it was Leclerc. What am I saying? There is the rival, hunting down. We are getting closer. Can Ocon make a lunge? On Hamilton, not yet, but he's getting closer. There is potentially 2 more points up for grabs on this lap. Can we get Bearman onto the podium at Austin? And can we get Ocon into the top 5 as we go down the straight for the final time? Rivals using all of their power unit. Ocon tries a little bit of a lunge. Can't get it. Bearman now all over the back, waiting to time that overtake. Here comes Ocon. It's going to be all systems go at the end of this race. Because Bearman is still pushing out front. Has he used his power unit to perfection? He has. Bearman has took P3. Ocon, I don't think he's going to catch P5. He's just out of luck. But we do overcome the rival with self-control. And the rival confirming to us that Lance Stroll is going to cost you some points if you use him. A great victory. 41 points overall. Exactly what we needed. And again, look, 613 versus 634. If we add the 3%, it does make a 44-point race. Everybody pitted on lap 3. Rival with the Stroll. There he is. And the car was lacking the cornering. Got to go for cornering at Austin. So, down to Mexico and power unit. We have got another increased team score real player. So this has been a tough qualifying round for this free-to-play account. But now we're going to try and overcome another real player with the right strategies, the right drivers, and the right setup. Can we come away with some points? Here we go in Mexico. And it is a big qualifying for the rival. 11th and 13th. We are hung out the back to dry. Now, we've got to kind of set the strategies up. I've got to do a 3-3. I mean, it's a 9-lap race, so probably a 4-3-2 and a 3-3-3. Race start power unit. Probably won't use them because I've got 31 instinct. No, we're going to qualify on these conditions. No boosts. Let's see how we can get on. Good luck to Toby, who we're facing here. Hopefully a good clean race coming up. Let's go. Come on. Going to 4-3-2 and the 3-3-3. Softs, our copper boost for the rival in qualifying. And it's not a bad start. We've made some places Ocon could do with getting ahead, and he does. And Behrman's got away okay. He's P13 at the minute. Hopefully that will improve as we get up to 12th place. We're going to get the bad line in there. Oh my god, we almost come to a standstill. But we get away with it. 13th and 15th as we go past the Haas, and Hamilton lying there in 11th place. Not looking too strong at all is the Ferrari driver. Ocon's going to try and come back to us as Sainz goes back through the field, and round the outside, Ollie Behrman moves into P11. Now as we go down the straight into turn 1, more moves available, but Behrman just can't get past, and he has to wait for another opportunity against Hamilton. We can't get through at the moment. 11th and 14th on lap 2. Rival while clearing 1 and 4. Again, race start boosts being absolutely pinnacle here. Cuppa and Instinct. Is it Instinct? No, it's Glitz. So a bit of power unit there for the rival as well. There's now some early pit stops mean we move up to P9. Round the outside, braking later. It's P8 now for Behrman. So we are moving forward. It is doing okay. It's not great. We've got room to grow points though. Behrman's going to come into the pits this lap. Ocon on the hard tyres has done very well. He's going to come round now as the rival comes into the pits. Ocon is going to go to mediums. And look at that. Bit of longer stint here, P4. And we've got Gasly right ahead of us now. See if we can get clear. I don't think we can. So Behrman 15th. It will come into the pits. Obviously gone longer on his stint. And here comes Behrman now up to P14. Past Verstappen, P15. Some great overtaking by Behrman. He's a solid driver at this level. Push off the corner and there's a safety car. A safety car. We're just pitted as well. The question is, do we pit again and get this to the end of the race? Feel like we're going to have to here. But I do remember that the safety car is pretty quick, I feel. I will get a chance to see how quick the safety car is. But we should really pit for hards probably here. And just survive to the end of the race. Let's see how quick this safety car does. But I'm pretty sure it's rapid. Let's go. Let's see how it goes. I mean, it is pretty quick. Let's pit one driver. Because I'm scared how quick this safety car is. I'm pretty sure it's really quick. So we're going to make one call. I am going to have to pit with Ocon still. Should have probably pit both. But you can see it doesn't hang around. Look where Behrman is. Look where P1 is. That is what I was concerned about. Rival did pit for hards. They have been handed free pit stops. They will have to pit for the soft tyres as well. And yeah, I think we probably should have pitted. But it's okay, because even Behrman hasn't got back up yet. We're about to get racing again here in Mexico. And green flag resume. Safety car is in. And now we've got to try and get some positions. Ocon and Behrman. Ocon's got to pit again though. We might as well pit him soon and get him onto the faster tyres. Get him out of the way. Because we might as well have 2 laps of fast tyre. Rather than 1. But a bit of safety car drama. As Behrman looks at the back of Hadjar. And we're through. P14. Ocon's now going to pit from P10. Behrman confirming to us that yes, we should have pitted. And he's up to P9. Rival is clear. As Ocon comes back out. Come on, Ocon. You got to get past on these soft tyres. Got to. There you go, P15. This is going to be a horrible race in the end. Throwing up some different conditions. We're not a million miles away from Behrman, to be fair. As Behrman now goes down the straight. Gets himself up to P6. What about Ocon? It's going to be better. It's going to be P10. Good luck to the rival as well. And then we come home. Behrman's going to take P6 in this race. Ocon with a chance to get Hamilton still. Exactly what he's done. I think we've got some tyre run-outs as well, which sees Behrman get into P5. It's a good race from Behrman. Any more tyre run-outs would be nice. We're not going to get there. Good luck to the rival. We do take 36. It's not great. A little bit of a messy race with the safety car. But you know what? It's okay. We didn't use any boosts either. So we'll take the points, and hopefully that will see us qualify with some boosts saved as well. 6.11 versus 6.38. Let's take a look at the drivers. Level 8, Ocon, and level 7, Ollie Behrman. And the car, yes, they had a way more power unit than ours. They weren't going for the +3 by the look of it. They just took the standard points. So, yeah, I mean, pretty decent level. We took the +3. So they got 45, and we took 39. So, yeah, interesting race, but safety cars certainly didn't help. And yeah, maybe boost next time would be good. But there you go. There is 4 races completed, and we have scored 169 points. I think altogether, if you look at 47 plus 3 this week, 200 points is the maximum points you can score in this round, for junior that is, and we have scored 169. Now the question will be, will it see us get through to the opening round, or will we have to race again? But at the moment, it's looking okay, and I'm pretty happy as long as we can get through to the weekend and then focus on the final round.